If you're anything like me, especially in the beginning phases of playing guitar, I wanted to learn all the songs that I'd ever listened to in about 5 minutes, but I didn't have the patience to actually learn the song and play the song all the way through. I would learn the foundation to the song, say that I got it, kind of check it off in my head, and keep going. Well, the problem with that is I might not be able to play all of that 3, 4, maybe even 5 minutes straight the way that the song is actually written. And even if you don't want to cover songs, it's a great idea to learn songs, play along to them, whether it be the actual recording or a backing track. That way you can get used to playing at the same tempo for more than just a few seconds. And even if you plan on being a lead guitar player, learning how to play the structure of the song through chords is a really good idea because it's going to help you form your foundation for being able to keep time while you're playing lead guitar. And most lead guitar players are also playing rhythm at the same time. I mean, the fills and the solos only fill a fraction of the song. And I mean, you don't just want to sit there and do nothing. So you might as well form a good rhythm base to build into being a lead guitar player. So what I'm going to do in this video is show you a couple songs ranging in difficulty, nothing too advanced, that'll give you a good foundation that I suggest you either play along to the original track or find a backing track on YouTube. They're everywhere. And play it from start to finish. So the first song that's going to be really good to practice stamina and longevity with is Hey Joe by Jimi Hendrix. It's a really simple song at its core. It's C, G, D, A, and E over and over and over and over and over and over and over again until the song ends. And while it might be boring in the sense of I'm just playing the same chords over and over again, if you go and you play a show or you play in front of people and they want to sing along, you're going to have to play those chords on repeat. So it's really important to learn. I've got to do this repetitively for like 3 minutes. So just get used to strumming the chords on repeat. So that's a pretty simple, straightforward chord progression, and Jimi Hendrix does play bar chords with it as well, but I wanted to show you the most simple version to play it. And one crucial thing to also realize is you can switch things up, you just don't necessarily want to switch them up in the same verse. So play the open chords in verse 1, and then in verse 2, maybe switch to bar chords, but you don't want to go between bar chords, back to open chords, back to bar chords, because like I know for me, I get a little bit bored playing the same thing over and over again during certain songs, but to the listener and to other people's ears, it might not necessarily sound that good. So one of the biggest things is consistency. And that's why the next song is really important. It's TNT by AC/DC. And Malcolm Young was incredibly consistent. I mean, he could play the exact same thing over and over again without error, seamlessly forever. Like he had like a never-ending gobstopper of rhythm guitar at his fingertips. And it really is something to take note of. TNT is essentially 2 chords the entire song, and he plays it the exact same way from start to finish. And honestly, it sounds easy, but I'm still trying to learn all the nuances of that song, but I'm going to show you the foundation of it here. It starts with an E chord. He's going to embellish on the 3rd fret of the low E and go to an A power chord. I'm sorry, it's an E power chord as well. So we're playing power chords and we're using the low E and the 3rd fret to kind of toggle between them. See, I confused myself because I started thinking about it too much. And he played with the same ferocity the entire song. And the only time it switches up is whenever they start stamping like this, and they're screaming, hey. And it goes in reverse. And they start saying, TNT, I'm dynamite. But he does that the entire time and he doesn't skip a beat, and it's a lot harder than it sounds. It's super simple, but doing it over and over again and not messing up is super difficult. And the reason why I messed it up is I don't practice stuff like that enough. And that's why I'm making this video, because I want you to not make the same mistakes that I did. I've been playing guitar for a little over 10 years and there's some serious things that I neglected. And playing a song all the way through is definitely one of them. The last song we're going to cover is going to be a song called Good People by Jack Johnson. He's primarily an acoustic guitar player, but he's like the king of bar chords. Almost every song he plays is bar chords, and this one's no different. It's 4 chords in the same order except for the bridge. So the verse and the chorus, he's going to play a B bar chord, an E bar chord, a C sharp, and an F sharp over and over again. And it sounds like this. So that's the verse and the chorus, but there's a bridge or like a breakdown section. And basically what he does is he just switches up the order of it and does a little walk down. Basically, the moral of the story of this video is find some songs that are in the realm of your capability of playing, learn the chords, learn the structure of the song, and get to where you can play it from start to finish without having to think about it too much. And when you get comfortable with that, move on to another song. And even if you don't have any desire to learn any of the songs that I highlighted for you today because you don't like my taste in music or whatever, pick the songs that you want to learn and learn them all the way through. And I promise you, you're going to be a better guitar player for it. Anyways, I hope you liked the video. If you did like the video, run up, bear hug the like button for me. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of the video. I'm going to leave another lesson right here that I hope you'll enjoy. So if you click on this next, I really appreciate it. And remember, practice doesn't necessarily make you perfect, but it can make you okay. We'll see you on the next one.